Nigeria plans to tap 2 billion euros, about $2.2 billion of the money it raised in a Eurobond sale, about 4 billion worth last year, to help fund petrol subsidies as oil prices rise. Finance Minister Zainab Ahmed said this to Reuters on the sidelines of an Arab-African conference in Cairo, Egypt. The minister also said Nigeria will not tap the Eurobond market this year. All right, business analyst Chika Mbonu, who joins us for all the tough topics, is here again for another one. Chika, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Chika, maturities on this Eurobond, I believe the 4 billion, in fact, the total 4 billion tranche, 1.15, I think, is maturing
1.25 2028.
Yes.
1.50 2033.
Yes.
And the furthest maturity is 2051.
So what does that mean for my children, my generation of offspring and other Nigerians, Chika?
Well, I mean, I keep saying that we need to take decisions as a country, where we're headed, what we want to do. Clearly, this is, burning. I keep using that word burning because I know that's what it is.
Yeah.
We're burning money in subsidy. Chopping the Commonwealth. Now funding it with these long-term obligations that somebody might do to mature in 2051. Yeah. 2051 is how many years from now? 20-something years?
Yes, just about.
About 29 years.
2022, yes, so just about, yeah.
So we are accumulating debt for, the unborn to pay off. And we're burning the money in subsidies, and so there's a problem.
Yeah.
There's a problem. And we have to make decisions as a country as to what we want to do, where we're headed. This subsidy, where are we going to take it to? How far we're going to take it to? Where things work well, really, if you borrow long like this, you normally have to match it to some long-term, assets of the country that will be spinning revenues, and enable us set aside revenues towards liquidating these loans as the maturities come through. Yeah. But we're just taking them, changing them to Naira, and then, and burning them as subsidies. We have to take decisions as a country as where we're headed. So we'll do this today, this year. What of next year?
Right. That was you prompted my next question.
What of next year?
Exactly.
And what of next year? And what of next year?
Right.
And what of next year? And and then so we're accumulating debt. Remember, the debt we're burning is not creating any wealth for us.
Right.
And so we need to take decisions. And I chuckle at the impact of this in our country. And let's just continue to see and continue to bond the wealth.
If you were a bondholder, Chika, someone who is lending a country money, and you see news like this, does that not mean the next time you go to the market, the rates will rise on risk?
Yeah, of course, the rate rises, of course. But I mean, the sing song, remember, is we don't have a debt problem.
We have a revenue problem.
Allah, our Minister for Finance. And she's very competent, so she understands what she's saying, even though most of us disagree with her, because so many figures that are put out there that more than maybe 100% of our revenues this year will be used to service debt. So we're moving to that level where we're borrowing to service debt, and so we're entering into that cycle. And again, on the other hand, what should have taken us out of that debt, which is the higher oil price, the wise minister of State for Petroleum is saying that no,
it's too high.
We don't want high oil prices. We just want it at 60 or 70, and that. So this is where we are.
Okay, thank you for that. Diesel, our favorite topic.
Everything about everything about the country now is diesel.
It's everywhere.
Diesel, people are saying. But let me put it this way for our viewers.
Yeah.
We cannot be immune. We belong to the world.
Right.
We can't be immune from what happens in the world. At best, we produce crude. At best, if we had even refineries here, unless we're not letting the crude oil enter the refineries at their market price, that's when the water will come out there will be at the lower market price. But look at the basket. Oil prices, the principal input into production of diesel is what? Crude oil.
Right.
It's been going up to 130. Well, thank God. God is hearing the prayer of Mr. Saver, who wants lower oil prices.
Yeah. It's still over 100 though. Yeah.
So the prices are moderating.
Right.
Now, the other thing that's happening again is this. Foreign exchange has been going up higher. Remember, all the diesel we use in this country is what? Imported.
Right.
The other thing that's happened also is the fact that the power situation in the country has been what?
Has been
terrible.
Yeah.
What's the alternative to power situation in the country? Diesel generators.
Diesel generators, right.
So demand has also what? Blown up.
Yeah. It's increased. Yeah.
It increased. Yeah. I was complaining to the disco guy around my area, the generating company, and the guy said, please, Chika, if you come to our office now, we're using inverter. We don't even have any unit, any power.
Yeah.
So you have that. Remember what I said. The crude oil price is rising because of the war in Ukraine war.
Yep.
The fact that the exchange rates have been moving up.
Yep.
Because everything is imported.
Yep.
The fact that the weather condition has been very hot.
Yep.
And the power station has been very weak.
Yep.
So so demand has been high. So if you put everything in a basket, you will see why we're suffering the kind of prices we're suffering now. So we are not immune from what's happening in the world. There are some things I sent to you before the program. I had to do with the unleaded fuel prices, PMS prices in UK, and the diesel prices. You can see that
they're going up.
They have more than 40% increase between beginning of this year and now. That's what's happening around the world. So what are people saying? Government should intervene.
Manufacturers, airlines.
There's something else I didn't add. The other thing is that for the importers of this diesel, they enter into forward contracts in their purchases. So they don't, even if they bought the cost, the one they have now is at 400 naira. The inventory they're carrying now, they will never sell it at 400 naira. They're going to focus on the replacement cost when they're going to replace the stock they have now. So they're going to price it at 600 naira, whatever it is. And that's what's happening. So people are saying, oh, you have stock, but you're selling that, 600 naira. But the issue is that most of them intend for contracts to buy, and that's why that's happening. So the basket of all that tells us that we're going to be in this for some time. Until prices of oil moderate, as Minister Silva is praying for, and then other things in the basket also, moderate. So we're part of the world, and we just experience it. Unless, as everybody is saying, the government comes and says, no, this is going back to subsidy.
Yeah, which is more debt.
The same thing, more debt. The same thing with the aviation fuel. The same thing.
All right, business analyst Chika Mbonu. Chika, as always, thank you so much for breaking down these issues for us. We appreciate it.